Okay, I think we're back. Camera froze, and I didn't look at the screen over there, so I didn't know it froze. So awesome. So I'm just gonna go back, I guess, and do it all again. So you can choose your realm. Realms, you can have multiple realms. So some people use them for farms. So if I've only played the game through completely once. Um, well, I wouldn't say completely. I have the what is available at early access. Um, and then I'll just put something in here so you guys can see. There's three different like difficulties in the game. You have the unspoken, which is more hardcore, more like an Elden Ring. I would say Dark Souls. This is the what the game is made to be played. And then you have the torn. The torn is the whatever you want to call it, get good kid mode. What I don't like about this mode is I feel like it can be too easy at times. Like you have 50% less damage for enemies, and I think it should be different. Like if you go to the unspoken, it's 25 increased health and then 35 damage. Well, when you go to the unspoken or the torn, it's 50% less damage. I think it should be 35. It should be 20 and 35, just like the increase. It should be decreased that way. Uh, I play on torn on my last playthrough, and it did feel kind of easy at times. But there was times like certain bosses and everything definitely will get you. But once you start getting some good gear, like they're not hitting you very hard. You have to get like really a mob on you to get bad, I should say. Um, but we're gonna go in here now. Last the playthrough I did, I only used a sword and shield. I didn't use anything else. Well, I started with an axe. Um, when the first weapon I found was an axe, so a one-handed axe. So I did use that until I got a sword, which was not very far into the game. Pretty much like the little fort you find, you'll see here in a minute. So I got a sword and then I got a shield, and that's what I played through the whole time. So I haven't played any bow, I haven't played any two-handed weapon of any type. I know some people like paddles. I haven't used any of like two-handed paddles or anything. They look cool. It can be strong. So we will see how it goes because I really don't know. But you start out here on you know, the beach. It seems like everything starts on a beach. I mean, think of all the games that you start on a beach. It, I wish we could get a different opening. Maybe like fall off the side of a mountain. Maybe like I don't know. But oh well, as you see, this is my. I forgot to switch characters. So yeah, like that's not good. There's my character. I'll show you briefly, and then we'll go back to the desktop, or not desktop, the main menu. And what's cool is like when you have a character like this, as you see, I made a new realm, and you can bring an old character in with you. So you can start a new game with the same character. You don't have to restart with your loot and everything. So that is cool. In some ways, people like that, but it's fine. Um, so yeah, I'm not gonna create. Yeah, I'm not gonna create him or anything. I don't care. We'll just do this. I'm not playing a prologue. We're gonna do the main story, and that's it. um, see how this goes. Okay, so this is definitely where I'm supposed to be. Nothing. I got some terrible gear, but here we go. Here's our let's play. So see how far we can get. We got a few hours for this. Definitely want to get some of this crafting stuff at start, um, because you're gonna need to cook some food, and that's how you're gonna gain your health is food. So you, let's see. So you can eat mushrooms. It's not very good, but you can eat mushrooms. You can't eat the crab legs, and then you can. This is what you can cook some of this, and then it will be down here on the bar, yeah. Okay, so there's nothing in the right corner. You're not missing anything. I made stuff. Just had to look. But on the left here, you'll see your food, and if you hold it down, if you hold it down, you can. I'm using controller. It's way easier, and you'll see it when you get on ledges and everything. I tried WSD. I played PoE2 and WSD. Um, it was hard. So when you hold down like the up, you can swap. I don't really like this because when you're in the middle of a battle and you're trying to swap through different stuff, it can be much of a pain. But I have not played with controls that much to, change that. Then if you do, your charge attack, then you have a running attack. Pretty nice, pretty nice. You gotta be careful. I'm sure I've missed a lot. There's like hidden areas like this that you can see, or not see, you can get to. And see, last time when I came in here, my last game, I got an axe. As you see, I didn't get nothing this time, which not as fun at the time, I should say. And then let's see here. Here's your map. We're gonna be going like up in here. That's where the fort is. Because I know I've seen some people complaining about trying to find like the sacrament, I think it's I don't remember what they call it. The main city. Some people have issues finding it, so that's a nice axe, but it's for wood carving, not for anything I need. So, oh, gloves, okay. Doesn't really help, but don't hurt really either. Apple. Nice. I keep catching my camera, checking my camera. Okay, it keeps wanting to freeze once in a while.
Should have never brought you on board. You'll never make it to Sacrament.
Sacrament.
Here. This coast is crawling, if there is any. Oh. The waves. Can you feel them, Father? We're back at sea.
Obviously, that was the guy that had you on your bed, and things didn't go as planned. Of course. It happened. Ooh, we got some blades. Nice. Nice. So here's before I get to that, here's a place where you can cook some food. See, I need mushroom and herb. And craft one. It's not very good. It's not very good at all. It's bad. It's bad. So, yes. But we got one, so now I think we have 5. Yeah, we have 5 total. But I am not... Like, you should go up into here. If you're trying to mainstream or main line straight to the city, you're going to go in here and fight. I'm not doing that because there's some stuff out here that I'd like to get. So, got some dual daggers. Alright, well, it's better than nothing. Still have not got any armor. Oh no, I got the gloves, but let's face it, we're not going to count that. Waypoint. The fast travel. Take some meat. So we're gonna go over here and die. We're gonna do this. Flaming guy. All right, let's do it.
My lucky day.
Well, I'm out of energy. Okay. Just dodge a little bit. It's not that hard on the Torn. Could be harder. Like I said, at times it feels, like I said, almost kind of too easy. That's why I kind of wish it was more like a 35 instead of 50. But at the same time, I'm not that good at the game. I don't think to, you know, go in here and just one-shot everything with it on like unspoken. So wait. Level 1 dungeon. Also, auto jump is. Wait, you don't want to do that. There's the game auto jumps for you, so you don't have to worry about like hitting the button at the right time. You just gotta make sure there's a ledge, I guess, you can reach, because if you don't, you will die. And I have died quite often to falling. Let's try to see if I can get this guy. It was supposed to bring up like a little skull icon so you can assassinate him. Maybe I gotta do that in a couple. Maybe I unlock that or something here in a little bit. I'm not quite sure. See here, we got potion. I do bombs. Ah. Yay. Well, level 2, I'm a god now. Get out of here. Some mushrooms. Oh, I forgot I could cut the trees down. Because I got the axe. You gotta do like that timing. The timing on that stuff isn't too hard. It can be annoying though when you miss. See, there should be a little skull. And let's see, she turned around.
Get over here.
No. Okay, so that's what I have pretty much used my first place, is the bloody. I think it's the blood sword. What is it? Let's see here. Yeah, I used this weapon for the start. Like I could, if you've seen the video, obviously in the beginning of the video, I pull my character up. I'm pretty sure I'm still using the blood rusted sword. I just leveled it up. Pretty much the starter weapon. Probably couldn't do that if I wasn't playing Torn. Probably have to update it a little bit, but yeah. Got me my pickaxe. Now I can mine. Yeah. Do this. Good times, good times, good times. Oop, little blue glow. My first playthrough, I did not watch all the cutscenes. I kind of just sped through it. Some of it at least.
Your purse and your
So,
life.
it's a good bomb. Serves him right, I guess, right? Shouldn't mess with me.
Scared?
Ooh, what did I get? One-handed weapon again. Let's see what we got. It's a sword, so I'm not going to use it. But, I messed around with this. I did put the sword on for a brief second and tried it out. Didn't really care for it. Um, but I do like the rune. Um, what you can see where it says XB. I was going to point to it like you guys could see it. Yeah, because you can't see my finger. But the rune in it, the Fire Fury, we're gonna hopefully remove that rune here later on. That's what my goal is. We keep that one in the pocket in case we need it. Yeah. Some more meat. Oh, look at that. Another wave. After you get to the city, when you hit the channel button on those things, it will it'll pull up like a menu so you can fast travel. Oh, there we go. Got a slide. I will say I do like that with the game. The game has great verticality, like going up and down stuff. As far as like climbing can be annoying. I mean, because you gotta, time it right or whatever. But actually being able to do some of this stuff is cool. Kind of reminds me of like, I guess the most recent game that I would say that it reminds me of is like the Zelda, Breath of the Wild, maybe more Tears of the Kingdom, with being able to climb stuff and different levels in the map. Like the map might not look that big, or maybe not the map, but like the area itself. But like being able to go to different levels within it, up and down, definitely helps improve this for sure. Oh yeah, I need the handle. I don't have it yet. Okay. So this is the mess hall key. Definitely need this for the door. I didn't show you the door first. My bad. It's over here. We ran kind of right by it, but we got to go in here. People trying to start trouble.
For the risen.
No, Blair.
How's that, you bastards? Who's squealing now?
Talking all that stuff,
Thank
Fillmore,
you, stranger.
and you just stood there.
Thought I could sabotage the gate.
Didn't want to do
all of
anything.
these savages from reaching Sacrament's walls.
Right.
But I got my damn fool self trapped too. Suppose there's a reason I'm a blacksmith and not a soldier. Huh? Name's Fillmore. If you ever need anything repaired, you come to me. Nothing I can't fix. Now
Oh yeah.
here, this will open the gate. Get yourself to Sacrament, through the Auburn Glades to the east. It's the safest place for both of us. But keep a careful eye out. I heard some of these Risen speak of a foul presence outside the city's gate.
You could say that. I don't think I'll repair it. I don't even know why I'm gonna repair it, but I'll repair it. Alright, so I don't want any of this. I don't want the spin. But I do not want to get rid of that because I want the rune out of it. I'm not doing shields this time. Yeah. And I already have an axe, so I don't need that. Okay, let's see here. Probably put these on. Because you got you know, you got your weight meter down here, you can see. The camera's blocking some of it, unfortunately. But you can see the bar, it says 65 over 70. And, you know, the higher it gets, obviously, the less, like, movement. I wouldn't say movement. I don't know. You can't, like, roll as quick, get out of the way, dodge as quick. So, I don't really run around with too high armor, or I try not to. But there's ways to, you know, you can level it up, obviously. And you can get, um, like, suffix and prefixes, like, on gear. They don't call them that in here, but you can get them to like lower that, which is good. And then partly under my camera, you can't see under the camera. It actually tells me like my armor rating. Like right now, it's 44 out of 2. You can't see that, but let's see. Hold on, real quick. See right here, it says like your armor rating, which this game is in full window, but today it is not cooperating with me. It does not want to recognize it's in full window for whatever reason. I do not know. So we'll do it that way, I guess. Come on, let's sell this and sell this. I don't need repair anything. Do you have anything to buy that I want? Helmet, Reaper, two-handed great sword, curved. And as you see, the camera froze again. I do not know why it keeps doing this. Oh man. I don't know. Sorry about that. I gotta figure that out. I don't know why it keeps doing that. But here we go. We're back. Okay. So, and on my screen, like you could see the numbers where it's durability at on the bottom that you might not see when I come to some things. It's just uh, it tells you your weight next to the durability at the bottom, and then the number after the weight is the increase or decrease of weight it's going to affect. So let's go back. Let's see here. Two-handed great sword. It's a curved one. Knockdown swirl. Staff. I'm not doing staff. Not this time. Claymore. See, there's the paddle. I may use the paddle in one playthrough, but I'm not gonna use it right now. I know a lot of people like it though. I'm kinda liking the two-handed little daggers I have, because there is like more like fist things you can get later on. if you get them, like claws, I guess. Like in PoE 1, there's like claws, they're called. So I'm kind of digging the dual daggers actually, and it scales with what is that? Okay, so it scales with dexterity. So I have 6 points available. See, this is where you say like you can lower the well, it increases your max weight, like right here, up to you can see it. So, but we're just gonna do because my last character was sword and shield, so it's pretty much a strength build. So we're just gonna do. We got 6 points. We go 1 and 1, and then 4. Mm, should I just do 2, 2, and 2? You know what? I'm gonna do. Yeah, we're just gonna do 2s across the place. We're starting out. Why? Why do you have to keep messing with me like this? Oh man, I really gotta figure out why it's doing this. Oh, I really don't get it. I don't know if it's because my camera's far, like obviously my tower is way over here, so I don't know if I'm having an issue with my extension cable that I have. Maybe it's like I don't know. Maybe it's like putting it in sleep mode or something. I don't know. Hopefully I'll get that figured out here soon, because that's quite annoying. But let's continue. Hopefully, if it happens again, I will look over and it won't take too long for me to spot it, and then we'll be back. And then I will be searching for the reason why later on, so I can get it fixed. So we ain't gonna deal with this. Oh, alright. The way I want to go.
Oh, charred flesh.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. See a chest? That's what I was talking about. I did not want to do that. Gotta be careful with that. Where over here? Yes. Okay, so let's walk slower so my guy doesn't be an idiot. Or maybe I'm the idiot, you know? I don't really know. So dumb. I already did that stuff now. Oh, wait. I think there's some stuff up here. Yes, yes. No. Is it? Can I climb up right here? Yep. There is a run, like a hold to run. That's what I'm doing. And then there's a toggle running, like walk. I don't use toggle. No, thank you. Other people want to, that's fine. I do not use the toggle. Wonder if my camera's just being bad. I mean, I think it's the first generation of Elgato face cam. Pretty sure it's the first one. I've had it for a few years. So, Okay. Oh yeah, there's a door. I don't have the storage key. We'll get it later. So I want to get to town so you guys can see that. And then you guys can see me get destroyed by this boss. No. Awesome.
Let's go get fast.
See, I keep trying to hit the block button, and clearly I don't have a block because I don't have a shield anymore. Rookie. Rookie.
Be careful, Lara. Someone's coming.
A serum. Forgive my father. He mistook you for one of the risen.
If you make for Sacrament, there are worse things than bandits up ahead. A great beast is loose in these glades.
They say it used to be a mare. I wanted to go after it, but father says...
Father says the Torn are not to be trifled with. And he's right.
Okay, so for the rest of this video, I'm just going to turn off the webcam because it doesn't seem to be wanting to work with me. So you guys just don't gotta stare at me going, looking weird.
You're welcome to our fire as long as you're here. I'll keep it tended for you. We both know what it's like to be lost in the woods, and all you can think about is a warm meal.
Yes. A warm meal. That is fantastic. Because I'll eat one now, actually. Definitely want to get resources. Probably said that already, but yeah. Mm-hmm. I think it's trying to scare me. Oh, give me a chance to eat or something. Holy heck. You gotta keep remembering that I cannot block some attacks. I can only parry.
State your business. Quickly. Don't think just because you failed the beast, you're an ally.
It's all right, Winnick. I apologize for the lack of hospitality. My friend here has his guard up for good reason. Once the raiders took the old fortress, their bloodshed has drawn more and more of those things towards our city. How did you manage to slay that monstrosity? My God. You're Serum. The Watcher's call has been answered.
Ha! I told that old coot he was wasting his time. For once. I'm glad I was wrong. Serum. In the flesh and on our island. I thought you'd be taller.
Your kind's welcome within our walls. I trust you'll find a home here. Seek the Watcher, up in the rookery. Welcome to Sacrament.
So we did it. We are in Sacrum. The first city on this game. Well, sort of.
Never wanted to see him like that.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum,
And people ask why I'm
bum. There it is. As you see, that's
If
the
you make for the rookery, it lies above
whisper.
what
Have you been written from whispers? Are you my dad?
So this is where you'll get your fast travel, and you can scroll through it. Now there is a point where you get to some of them where you actually have to make offerings to them, so you can truly unlock them. They'll show up. They'll show up because you just used it. Like you see the last one I visited, it will show up there. But like if you visit another one, if you don't completely unlock it with the offerings, then you won't be able to fast travel to it again. That is kind of annoying, but it is not too hard. I mean, it's not, you don't have to offer too much stuff. I don't feel like it could be a lot worse, but it could just not be there at all. But that is the end of this episode. We'll see you in episode 2. Hopefully the camera is doing better. We will see. I do not know, but we'll try. Have a good day or night, depending on when you're watching.